Who is your favorite actor?
My favorite actor is Daniel Radcliffe
Okay.
because his acting seems very realistic,
Hmm.
like everything is happening to him only.
Okay. And what's your favorite food?
My favorite food is margarita pizza.
What would you name a dinosaur who writes poems?
Hmm. Maybe I will name it Poyamasaurus.
If Sana could give a message to children reading your book, what would she say?
She might say, be kind and brave because even small kindness can bring a big magic into the world.
Welcome to another magical episode of Star Author Podcast brought to you by Bookalooza. Today we have with us a star author whose imagination has turned black and white into a burst of colors, literally. She's just 11 from MBS International School and she's already making her mark with her debut picture book, How the World Got Its Colors. So get ready to meet the incredibly creative, widely imaginative, and wonderfully kind Avanya Singh. Do check out her book available on our bookstore, and the link of the book is given in the description box below. So, without wasting time, let's get started. So, first of all, Avanya, welcome to the show. And I really want to know, I mean, how was your experience of book writing on Bookalooza?
Bookalooza was an amazing platform to share
Okay,
my story and to connect with the readers.
okay.
It inspired me to keep writing and
Okay.
believe in my creativity.
Okay, that's lovely to know from you. And why did you choose a world without color to begin the story? I mean, it's very intriguing. I mean, without colors.
I chose a colorless world to show that how dull the life can be without some of the kindness and some imagination. The color represents the hope, the
Hmm.
change, or the beauty that goodness brings.
Okay, that's lovely. And did you ever imagine? I mean, meeting fairies in real life also?
No, but imagining that feels world more magical and full of possibilities.
Okay. And what does, if I ask you specifically about color, so what does color mean to you personally?
Color can be told as color is like pizza toppings. Without
Okay.
it, the life is just the plain cheese and the base without no fun.
Wow, what a comparison. It's like a pizza topping. Okay, cool enough. Okay, so like in continuation of this question, which is your favorite pizza?
Margarita pizza.
Okay, wow. Domino's?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, if your pencil could talk, what do you think it would say about your writing?
If my pencil could talk, it would say, "Hey, slow down. You write so fast, and my tip is working so hard to keep you up with your great ideas."
Okay, that's lovely. So I can just conceptualize how, the pencil would be talking to you. So that's a lovely answer. Okay. And I mean, this is really lovely and fantastic. So if you had to replace your alarm clock with an animal sound, what would it be?
Hmm. It's a bit tricky question, but I would like to go with a donkey's brain.
Donkeys. Okay.
Yes, because nobody wakes up faster than that loud hee haw every morning. So it would be better for me to wake up early.
Yeah, so I think this is going to work for me too because I also need a lot of, signals and beeps and, alarm clocks. Oh my God, get up, get up. It's time to wake up in the morning. So I think this is really lovely. So I'm also going to, use this if given a chance. Donkeys. Okay, cool enough. And would you rather have hair that changes color with your mood or shoes that fly?
I would pick the flying shoes. So I
Okay.
could zoom to the school like a rocket and come back even before when the teacher says homework time.
Okay, that's interesting. Who is your favorite actor?
My favorite actor is Daniel Radcliffe
Okay.
because his acting seems very realistic,
Hmm.
like everything is happening to him only.
Yeah, he's very much into the character. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And what's your favorite food?
My favorite food is margarita pizza.
Again.
Yes.
Okay. So you are a die-hard lover of, pizza.
I'm lover
Okay.
of pizzas.
Okay, cool. So Domino's, I mean, this lovely girl, she loves your pizza. So give her some vouchers, coupons every month. Okay. What would happen if fairies had a pizza party in your room?
Mm, if the fairies would have a pizza party in my room, they will sprinkle the magic dust on it. And suddenly my pizza will dance away from me before I could take a bite.
Oh my God, what a fantasy you have. Okay, that's lovely. Okay. If Sana could give a message to children reading your book, what would she say?
She might say, be kind and brave, because even small kindness can bring a big magic into the world.
Amazing. Very lovely. Okay. If your backpack had feelings, what would it complain about?
It would sigh that if I will get heavier, I'm charging the rent for all this stuff.
Okay. If you had to invent a new holiday for books, what would it be called and how would it be celebrated?
Hmm. I would call it World Book Resting Day.
Okay, about
The
procrastinating day.
books will the books will pack their bags and take a
Mhm.
flight to Hawaii beaches. And the most important, they will dance and enjoy their day, and nobody is allowed to read them.
Wow, lovely. So they have their own space, they have their own their time. Okay, cool enough. Just like we say, na, I need my me time. So the books will say this is our their time. I mean ours time. Okay, cool. Which character was the hardest to write in your book and why?
The hardest character to write was of Sanya, because
Okay,
I have to just balance her jealousy and meanness towards her sister Sana,
okay,
without turning her into a cartoon villain. It
okay.
had to feel like she is a real person with some real emotions.
Hmm. So that must be the hardest part to think upon and then write. Okay. If animals could review your book, which one would get it? Would give it 5 stars and why?
Actually, animals can't read or log into Bookalooza to give a review, except maybe Doraemon, the robot cat, as
Okay.
mostly we know that. But Sana's secret Pomeranian pet would definitely give it 5 stars because the book is about her owner.
Yes. Okay. That makes sense. I think I can connect the dots now. Okay. What would you name a dinosaur who writes poems?
Hmm. Maybe I will name it a Poyamasaurus.
Lovely. Okay. Do you want to write more stories like this or try something completely different next time?
It is a bit tricky to describe, but my next book will be probably a non-fiction one.
Okay. And what lesson do you want kids to take away from your story?
I want kids to take away the lesson from the story to be always be brave in the difficult times as well and keep
Okay.
going.
Okay. That's a lovely message. And any specific message for our viewers also regarding your book? and whatever you want to tell them about your story or anything else apart from the book, if you have any message for our viewers.
First of all, I want to thank them for reading my book, and
Okay.
always believe in yourself and
Hmm.
keep reading, because even small kindness can bring a big magic into the world. Um, and thank you so much.
Wow, lovely. Short and sweet message for the viewers. Okay, so it's time to end this episode now. Avanya, you have painted not just a story but a dream for every child who dares to imagine. So, to all our viewers, do check out her book available on our bookstore. Buy it, read it, and the link of the book is given in the description box below. And your journey is a proof that age is never a limit when passion leads the way. So, to all our listeners, to all our viewers, keep dreaming, keep writing, and remember your imagination is your superpower. And until next time, this is the Star Author Podcast where young voices shine the brightest. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you.